Hi Gemini, welcome back. Twin Oracles here to do your mid-October reading. It's a general reading, so take the bits and pieces that do resonate, or if all resonates for you, great. If not, leave the parts and pieces that do not resonate. It is for mid-October, however, it is a timeless reading. Therefore, whenever this video finds you, that's when it'll most resonate with you, okay, Gemini? We hope you're having a wonderful, wonderful day so far. We want to thank each and every one of you for liking our videos, for being so loving and supporting towards us. It doesn't cost you anything. It means the world to us. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Also, thank you for subscribing to Twin Oracles as well and sharing these videos with loved ones where it is applicable. With that being said, Gemini, let's talk about your channeled messages. So it feels like some of you, not all of you, but some of you have gone through a hardship. It could have been a separation of some sort, whether that separation be from, family, or that separation be an ending in a relationship, or, a job ending, some kind of, hardship that you've gone through. And, for some of you, it happened already, and it's something that you've been struggling to deal with, okay? And it feels like right when you think you can't take it anymore, and right when you think things aren't going to change, you're going to forever be stuck in this pattern, forever be stuck in this sadness or sorrow or depression, whatever this is of the past, right when you think that's it, I'm doomed and this is the way it's going to be and I can't get out of it and it's not going to change and nothing good is going to come in for me, etc., etc. You want to make sure whenever you hear those thoughts in your mind, you stop them and switch on a different thought process and a thought patterning, okay? Something like, the best is yet to come. This is just a phase. I'm just going through a state where I am healing and processing emotions. Thank you for this time, for this downtime. Good things are on its way, etc., etc. But what I was picking up here is right when you think that things aren't going to change and it's going to remain like this forever, something happens. There's a shift, Gemini. Something happens. Now, whether it be, there's a new beginning that comes in for you. And it happens when you're least expecting it. And things change for you drastically. There's a new beginning. For some of you, it could be a move, like you're moving somewhere. You found out that you're moving somewhere. Maybe there was a job offer presented itself to you, and in order to take the job, you got to move, and you feel it's the best thing for you, and now is the perfect time for you to move, and it just changes your whole world and the whole dynamics of your world right now. Those of you, you could be purchasing a home and it came all of a sudden, out of nowhere, out of the blue. Now all of a sudden you can buy a home and you're so happy and grateful. Out of doom and gloom, it feels like the sun comes out again and your life shifts and your life changes, Gemini. It was really, really beautiful to see and feel this energy, okay? So what I want to say here is, Gemini, don't despair. If you're in an energy of feeling down or feeling sad or depressed or lonely, etc., etc., it's just a state for you to rest. It's just a time to rest. Nothing more, nothing less. And if your mind tries to tell you otherwise, make sure you sharpen your mind and say, nope, that's not true. The best is yet to come. I can feel it. I know great things are going to happen. Changes are here. I'm going to expect the best, and it's here, and it's coming. So just try to stay as positive as you can, Gemini, and try to hold yourself there, because I'm seeing that the sun is coming out again. Okay, Gemini? So if that resonated with you, or if you claim that to be your truth, and you have been going through, these sad times, comment down below, comment that, the best is yet to come. And it's the best way to manifest is to make those comments and remarks. If you don't feel comfortable commenting down below, you can always speak it, and you can also journal about it. or you can go into a forest and just speak it out loud, whatever resonates for you, okay, Gemini? But if that resonated with you so far, thank you so much for liking this video and for subscribing to Twin Oracles. Let's dive into your cards for today. God, what is the most important message that Gemini needs to hear when they watch this video? Oh, exactly. This is exactly what I was picking up. Out of this deep state of rest, you're feeling down, you're feeling lonely, comes this new beginning, comes a renewal, a new life, a new beginning. You get like a second chance at life again. Something happens that totally awakens you and brings you back to life, and you just can't believe it. It just came out of nowhere. So I do want to say that, you know, the situation that you're in right now, Gemini, it does feel like it's kind of like a spiritual awakening. It's like you're going through a dark night of the soul, and the tunnel is long and the tunnel is dark and it's empty and there's no one there. And it feels lonely, right? It's not an easy place to be, but you will come out the other end better than before. You will come out the end in a new and improved state, better version of yourself, but also a new life. This is a calling for a new life here, a renewal. Also, for a small group of you, if the ending that had occurred in the past, if you feel like perhaps, you know, you could have done things differently, maybe you shouldn't have said this, maybe you shouldn't have said that, etc., etc. If you're feeling some kind of remorse or regret, or if you feel, you know, you could have done some certain things differently or behaved differently, etc., etc., maybe you can reach out. Maybe you can reach out and offer an apology. And if you don't feel like you did anything wrong, then perhaps someone might reach out to you and offer you an apology. Okay, it's going to be different for each of you. But just remember, you know, in any situation, it takes two to tango, and there's always room for us to improve. There's always ways for us to see things differently, you know, perhaps see or, you know, behave or act or do things in a more loving, compassionate way, as difficult as it may be. Because in the heat of the moment, it's not usually easy. So just take from that what you will. But, you know, I am picking up that some of you might feel guilty or might feel bad, something you said, something you did, etc. And, you know, we're all human and we all make mistakes. And, you know, it takes a lot of strength and courage to admit if we do make mistakes, but it doesn't cost anything to apologize, to ask for forgiveness, and to learn and grow from each and every experience that we go through in life. Okay, Gemini? What else do you want to tell Gemini here? Whoa. We have... Yeah, see, it feels like some of you, or if not you, it's the other party, or the other people, said some harsh words, perhaps. Maybe you, in haste, things came out, you said things that maybe you regret saying, etc. And, you know, some of you might want to ask for forgiveness or might want to apologize. And if not you, the other person here or the other people might want to apologize. There's never anything wrong with, you know, admitting that you could have done things differently. You know, you could have said things differently. You could have worded things differently. Yeah, it could be with family here. But, you know, it's not like this is the first time that this had happened. It's, you know, something that has happened, you know, a few times. So maybe the dynamic within this person or these people, the dynamic wasn't the best. You know, it's like there was always harsh words spoken, you know, harsh words spoken and then regret over it, you know, and feeling bad and staying up all night and you know, regretting what was said, what was done, because there is love here at the end of the day. Okay, I am picking up that there is love here at the end of the day, but you know, if it is family, sometimes you need a little bit more patience, a little bit more love, you need to work at it a little bit more, etc., etc. But there is love here, but there is also healing required. okay? It feels like there is love, but there's also a lot of history within this dynamic as well. And so it's to understand that everyone here is hurt. You know, that everyone here has made mistakes, that everyone here in one time or another has done or said something wrong or made a mistake or said harsh words or was too, you know, cutthroat or perhaps too rash, okay? Let's get some Island Time Wellness Love Oracle cards for Gemini. What do you want to tell Gemini here? But this is an opportunity for healing, not just for you, but for the other people involved. It could have been like a childhood best friend. Maybe you've been friends for many, many years. For some of you, you know, it could be even past quarter of a century. You've been friends for over 25 years and words were exchanged, you know, but there's a lot of past here. A lot of history here, I want to say. Yeah, see, healing heart. This could have been a situation, you know, if it was a friend situation, like a long-time friend, perhaps one of the people, like you or them, you know, one person was an empath, one person was a narcissist here, or it doesn't have to be. Possibly one person was more self-serving, the other person was more giving. Nonetheless, you know, there's history here, and it's from the past, and you know, you were connected from childhood, whether it be a friend or a family member here, even a partner, even like a relationship, you know, a lover of some sort. But you know, you're definitely heartbroken here, Gemini, and that's what I was picking up in the channeled messages, where you know, you had gone through something in the past, you had gone through some kind of pain of some sort, some kind of separation and ending, and you're depressed over it, etc., etc. And you know, here we're picking up that energy again, healing heart and heartbroken. And so you've been in this energy for quite some time, like, you know, feeling stuck in this energy and feeling alone and not knowing how to heal from it, etc., etc. Sorry, I'm trying to align this here. There's a lot of pain and hurt here, and you know, that's where I'm picking up the healing as well. That's where the healing is coming into play. You know, and that's why reconciliation was coming up here. That's why, you know, talking about it, apologizing if you need to apologize, you know, expressing how you feel, expressing what could have been done differently, said differently, etc., etc. I do sense regret here. Again, possibly needing to ask for forgiveness, possibly apologizing, you or the other person. But again, I want to say it takes two to tango, so we always each have a part in a play in something. And so it's to strip away the mind, strip away the emotions and the feelings, and ask ourselves, you know, how could we have acted or behaved or spoken differently in this matter? You know, how were we adding to it? How did we trigger the other person? You know, what did we do? What could we have done better? What could we have changed? How could we have presented ourselves better, with more love, more compassion, more understanding? Because truthfully, at the end of the day, Gemini, we're all just trying to do our best in life, and that doesn't always mean perfect. That does not always mean perfect. No one is perfect. Where does it say that being human means you're perfect? Right? So don't be so hard on yourself. Don't be so hard on the other person. Take some time out. Too many here, but I'll just show you what they are. We have the golden mirror, karmic relationship, and engagement ring. Yeah, see, so remember when I was saying that someone here could have been a narcissist? And I said, if not a narcissist, they were selfish. Right here, self-absorbed narcissist, one-sided relationship. Okay, I was picking that up quite strong, and now we have this card coming out. We also have karmic relationship, and we have engagement ring. So for some of you, not for all of you, okay, you were dealing with, like, there was one person that was a narcissist, one person that was an empath, okay? This relationship was a karmic relationship to begin with. It was, you know, someone that you were meant to grow and evolve with, to learn lessons with, to grow, and then to evolve from, okay? There were lessons to be had here, lessons to be learned, okay? Don't be surprised for a small group of you if this person comes in and wants to offer you like some kind of commitment to like get you back. You know, maybe they come in and say, okay, I'm sorry, please forgive me, we can make this work, you know, let's get engaged. Sounds kind of funny, right? Let's get engaged. Some of you are, I just laugh because some of you are laughing at that. Kind of like, wait, what? Now out of all of this, you want to get engaged. For others of you, if the person was not a narcissist, if the person was just, perhaps I'm picking up in a scenario for a small group of you. If the other person, perhaps they were an only child, and you know, the parents usually tend to overboard on an only child and smother them with love and gifts and etc., etc. That person doesn't know what it feels like, or doesn't know how to show or to give love to others, because they didn't really have other people around to give things and share things with or to. And so if the person that you were with was a loving person, and you know, you just felt like they weren't giving, they weren't putting in their efforts, they weren't sharing, or they put it this way, they weren't giving as much as you were giving, but they have a really good heart, that person, yes, it might work out with that person, okay? And you guys might want to step it up down the road and take a higher level of commitment, right? Perhaps get engaged, perhaps be exclusive, etc., etc. But for others of you, if it's a narcissist and you know this person is a narcissist and they're offering you, you know, higher level of commitment, that's something for you to consider to see if it's right for you and best for you, okay? So yours to discover, Gemini. Hope you enjoyed this video, and we do hope that you remember to hit that notification bell down below, so that way you are advised of all contents and all uploads that we will be having on our channel here. We want to thank each and every one of you for being part of our family, the Twin Oracle family. Thank you all for liking this video and sharing this video with loved ones whenever it feels like it's pertinent to do so. We want to thank each and every one of you for being here. Until the next time, we love you so much, Gemini. We hope you have an incredible, incredible day. You've got this. You know what to do. Follow your heart. Your heart will always lead you where you need to go. Allow your heart to carry you to where you need to be, okay? And heal your heart. Keep your heart open and do what you need to do, Gemini. You'll know what to do. Follow your heart. We love you. Bye for now.